try to perform 8 rakah, then try to perform 12 rakah. Then what you can do? Try to read Quran more and more. You can read 2 rakah or 4 rakah. Recite Quran. If you know Surah Nas or Surah Fil, okay. Same surah, you can recite 3 times. Surah Nas, Surah Falaq, like in small surahs, in 1 rakah. Doesn't matter. Try to recite Quran more. Try to recite tasbih in your time. As much as you can, during the time of ruku, during the time of sujood. Second, if we are not able to perform charge our meal, try to perform those nafal salah during the month of Ramadan more. Second, there is a more condition. During the month of Ramadan, try to provide gift for our kids, for our families. Also, brother Islam, during the month of Ramadan, that is rules. Try to give sadaqah, sadaqatul fitr, and other sadaqah for the needy and poor people. Brother Islam, believe or not, into your village, into many villages, our village, there are many people that don't have enough food to take during the time of suhoor. Try to support them during the month of Ramadan. Brother Islam, there are many ways. Believe or not, brother Islam, there is one, we perform Salatul Janaza every week, every month. Like before yesterday, I lead a Janaza, one of my Musalli, he was a life member of our Masjid Darus Salam. He got sick a month before. He came to me and he asked me, Imam Sahib, might be in this Ramadan I am not able to keep fasting because doctor told me I have to take medicine. What should I do? Then I told him, are you able to keep fasting in the month of winter time, in the winter time? He said, might be I am not. So I told him, just wait. When Ramadan will start, then we will see the situation. Before the Ramadan, last Monday he performed Salatul Fajr with us. And Monday afternoon he got stroke. And Wednesday he passed away. Brother Islam, among us there are many brothers and sisters. There was with us last Ramadan, many of them, they left. You should make intention. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he never asked dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Ya Allah, give me a long life. Ya Allah, give me a long life. But he made one dua. During the month of Shaban, he made dua. Allahumma barik lana fi Rajab wa Shaban. Allahumma barik lana fi Rajab wa Shaban. Wa ballighna Ramadan. Ya Allah, please bless me for those months of Rajab and Shaban, and give me ability to reach the month of Ramadan. Ya dua, Ya Allah, please increase my life, increase my hayat until the Ramadan. But he never asked, Ya Allah, give me a long life. But on the month of Rajab, he started asking supplication to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Brother Islam, we have to give value to the month of Ramadan. We are the Ummah. We got how many years we are living? We don't know. We know our birthday, but we don't know our death day. So we should get prepared for it. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, "Irtanim khamsan qabla khamsin." পাঁচটা জিনিসের মূল্যায়ন দাও পাঁচটা জিনিস সামনে আসার আগে। প্রথমে হলো হায়াতাকা ক্বাবলা মাউতিক, মরণকে মূল্যায়ন দাও। মা বোনেরা কথা বন্ধ করে কথা শুনে। My sisters, try to be quiet and listen our bayan inshallah. Number 1, হায়াতাকা ক্বাবলা মাউতিক, মরণের আগে তোমার হায়াতের মূল্যায়ন দাও। What is the reason for that? Many of the billionaires, when they die, what they got with them? Nothing. Your wealth, your car, your house, your valuable thing can't go with you, can't help you. Whatever you did, إذا مات الإنسان انقطع عنه عمله. All your amal will be closed. Because of that, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, give value to your life before you die. you are not able to come back to the earth. You are not able to get chance to come to the earth to do the good amals. They are servants of Allah. They will ask Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, give me life at the day of Mahshar, give me life. We would like to go back to the earth and we will Jannah. Give me a chance, Allah. We cannot go back to the earth and you will see what is the kind of sadaqah? We cannot do it for the pleasure of you and we will become a pious. But there is no opportunity to come back to the earth. Brother and sister, still we have a chance to do for the pleasure of Allah. Second, Shababak, your life. Give priority to your life before you become old. When you become old, you never know. Are you able to keep fasting in the month of Ramadan or not? Are you able to perform salat properly by standing? You never know. Because at our masjid we saw many of the young guys, now they perform salat by sitting. But they want to perform salat by standing, to make him sajda, but they can't because of their health condition. The third, your free time, give value before you become busy. Spend your free time for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, for the learning, for the recitation. Then your good health, sihatak, that is blessing from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. There are many people, they are not able to keep wuzu. They are not able to perform salat for they say keep for the 3 rakat or 2 rakat. So when you are in a good health, that time try to spend time to perform salat properly, to recite the Holy Quran. Same as in Islam. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said, give priority to your wealth before you lose it. Because when you're going to die, that is not your wealth. That is the wealth of someone else, your child, your wife. So give priority to your wealth before you lose it. Brother in Islam, today is great opportunity for us. Think by yourself. Last 2 years, we saw the COVID-19 very closely. Like today morning, I went to the Washington Memorial. I walked. Many of our Muslims, we saw their name. Also, one of the sheikh from Al-Falah, his name was there. In the same line, if you say, in the COVID time, there are 20 dead body we buried at one line. Brother Gaibi and Brother Harun, Brother Khur, all of them passed away by effect of the COVID-19. I was spending an hour on that place today morning. They was with us on the 9th, 2020, during the month of April to June. On the 2 months, we lost many of our members. Allah bless us. That is our opportunity to do something for the pleasure of Allah. That is for you. That is not for me. When you're going to do sadaqah, that is for you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the ability to do that for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Shaitan gonna blame you many ways. Don't do that. Shaitan will tell you, hey, you need many things. But those who are the servants of Allah, they know when they're gonna do that for the pleasure of Allah, they will get rewarded the hereafter. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us ability to obey the order of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala according to the order of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Allahumma salli wa sallim wa barik ala Muhammad wa alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the ability to practice upon the advices of our Shaykh Abdul Muqid Sahib, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also give us the ability to convey this message to others. Now, inshallah, we would like to show you a short video of our project, which is Arafah Islamic Center. And then, inshallah, I will call forward our secretary of Arafah Islamic Center, Brother Tariq Khandakar Islam. He will give us a brief update where we stand in terms of our construction. So just give us 1 minute until I will start the video.
alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. My dear respected brothers and sisters, we are building one of the biggest Islamic center, Arafah Islamic Center. 5-story building, 30,000 square feet. Presently, we are building 3 floors, 20,000 square feet. Arafah Islamic Center will have a musalla for our brothers and sisters, a full-time Islamic school, a gymnasium for our youth, senior center, as well as a multi-purpose floor with commercial kitchen to accommodate Islamic events and weddings. And also it will have Islamic library. With your dua and support and your generous contributions, alhamdulillah, we were able to complete the foundation work as well as the structural work. But we have a long way to go. My dear respected brothers and sisters in Islam, we still need another $2.5 million to complete the construction of Arafah Islamic Center. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our generous contribution, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala make this a means of sadaqah jariyah for us. As Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has said, إِذَا مَاتَ أَحَدٌ إِنْقَطَعَ عَمَلٌ. When a person passes away from this world, his book of deeds is closed. إِلَّا فَلَا, except 3 things continue to benefit him or her. And one of them is sadaqah jariyah. My dear respected brothers and sisters, Arafah Islamic Center will be your sadaqah jariyah. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept our generous contribution, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us in return a Jannatul Firdaus. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala.
Light up.
Now, inshallah, I would like to call our brother Tariqul Islam, who's been serving this masjid from the beginning, day and night, 24/7. You call him, you find him. Many of you already know this, but may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless him. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala bless his family, as well as the Arafah family, that who are working very hard to complete this Arafah Islamic Center, complete the construction of this house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So I would like to call forward Brother Tariq, inshallah, to give us a little bit of construction update in terms of where we stand presently with the construction. Now, Brother Tariq.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brother and Sister Islam, I'll make it very short because our main speaker, who came all the way from Pennsylvania to help us, to help your center, Arafah Islamic Center, is here. So I'm not going to take long. I'll make it very short. But before I give you the construction update, I like to share with you one message. Last 2 years, none of the masjid was able to perform the regular activities, like perform the pray. We have to pray, we keep distance, we have to wear the mask. But alhamdulillah, pandemic is going on. Because of the pandemic is getting better. And this year, Arafah Islamic Center, inshallah, will perform all the regular activities like Taraweeh, Khatm Taraweeh. Alhamdulillah, we have 3 Hafiz. One of the Hafiz is coming from Egypt, Dr. Mahamoud. We have two Hafiz who born and brought up over here, Hafiz Rayan and Hafiz Tahmid, inshallah. And also this year, Arafah Islamic Center will start Iftari also. So whoever is still, the almost 15 days is confirmed. People will be sponsored. If you like to sponsor a day, please contact the Masjid Committee. Brother and Sister Islam, we have struggled in this basement since 2006. And with your support and generous donation, alhamdulillah, we are able to purchase more than 20,000 square feet of land. And we started construction. And alhamdulillah, our foundation and still structure is 100% completed, and now we are doing exterior closure. And last couple of months, the construction was stopped because of cold weather. These are very cold weather. And sometimes, brother, we have to understand that anytime it's not Bangladesh, it's not back home. Okay, today I'm going to break 10 bricks. Tomorrow is rainy day, or tomorrow the contractor is not filling oil. He left, and day after tomorrow will come and join now. Over here, GC needed to make a plan with his people because they are on payroll. That's why we have to have our money on hand. Every time we call the GC, they want to make sure like we can continue at least 2 to 3 months because they put them on the payroll. 10, 15 workers when they come to do the construction work, make sure we have our money in the bank. They want to know at least when they bring 10 people for payroll, we have to have money in the bank. And most of them are Muslim. When you go into the masjid, you will see there is a board, financial update, and there is a $525,000 in the bank. And this money will cover only for 2 payments. Every alternate weeks, every 2 weeks, we have to pay them $200,000 according to their progress. So, brother, this money is not enough to even continue another month. So, I'm requesting everybody. I know this is the month of Ramadan is coming. Is a welcome on Ramadan as preparation, but this is another preparation for us. We need to prepare ourselves. No. Everybody has their own budget. Okay, this Ramadan, I'll donate this amount of money for JMC, this amount of money for Arafah Islamic Center. So this is another preparation. Okay, this year I'll donate most of the money for Arafah Islamic Center. Why? Because JMC, I'm not going to mention 2 names, it's not a personal mention because those centers are already completed. They are placed to stay. The kids can stay inside. But Arafah Islamic Center still is in the basement. The winter time, in the sister section, they're going to stay there because it's very cold. That's appealing everybody, requesting everybody, please brother come forward to at least help us to complete our construction, to move to our project, to move to our center. That's our request. Their need and our need is totally different, totally separate because their need for cosmetic work, to add something, but our need is to complete our center, to bring our Muslim, to bring our kids to our new center. But the last update is the construction is going on. You'll see the contractor will be here on Monday, inshallah. He already scheduled with his worker. The worker will be the job site on Monday, and you'll see the moving on, inshallah. We can move forward, we can continue our job if we come forward with the money. And this is everything's in your hand and your pocket. So now, there's the update, and please make dua for me, make dua for the Masjid committee. We are trying our best. And this Ramadan, we have to make a special Ramadan for Arafah Islamic Center. The committee is trying their best to go different mosques to collect some fund for construction. Friday, after Iftar, Maghrib, from any time, any masjid they want to give us opportunity, we want to go. And so we need your help. If you know any masjid, they want to give us any time, Johor time, Asam, Maghrib, any time, just please let us know. Please let us know. We want to collect some fund, and we need your help and support to continue our job, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
Jazakallah for the update. I also got the update that we're starting from being just I learned that we're starting construction again from Monday, right? Monday, inshallah, the DC has made the schedule to start the work, inshallah. They will be there in the job site starting this Monday. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the ability to continue work, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us all the ability to come forward to assist this work and bring it to what? Completion. Now we have some guests coming in, alhamdulillah. Our Sheikh Hafiz Rafiq Saab is here. So now please come forward, inshallah. Yes. Alhamdulillah. And our elder, so I would like to request Sheikh Hafiz Rafiq Saab just to give us very short advice how we can, inshallah, complete this task at our hands.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Alhamdulillah, Allah পাকের অশেষ মেহেরবানি। আল্লাহ পাক আমাদেরকে সুস্থতা দান করেছেন, ঈমানের সাথে রাখছেন, এবং মসজিদের খেদমতে আজকে হাজির করেছেন। এজন্য শুকর আদায় করি আলহামদুলিল্লাহ। Thank you Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us alive and give good health, and also we have believed in Allah with good iman, and give us chance to khidmat to house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Then we ask thank say alhamdulillah. আমরা সকলে যদি ঐক্যবদ্ধ হই, আমি পুরা আমেরিকার মধ্যে মোর দেন 7 মিলিয়ন মুসলমান, আমরা যদি $1 করে প্রত্যেকে দেই, একদিনে প্রতি জায়গায় একটা করে মসজিদ করা সম্ভব, আর $1 আমরা সবাই দিতে পারি। আপনারা যারা বোনেরা ভাইয়েরা উপস্থিত হয়েছেন, আপনারা প্রত্যেকেই চেষ্টা করেন আপনার ফ্যামিলি মেম্বার থেকে, বলে আমার ফ্যামিলি মেম্বার যারা আছে, আজকে ছোট্ট একটা বিয়ের অনুষ্ঠানে আমি আমার মঞ্জুকার সাহেব হয়ে আসছি, একজনের দাওয়াত দিয়ে ওপরে 100-এর উপরে লোক নিয়ে আসছে, মানে এদেরকে মসজিদে কেন আনেন না? এই জন্য আমরা প্রত্যেকে ইন্ডিভিজুয়ালি আপনারা পারেন একটা মসজিদ বিল করতে। আজকে আরাফার পক্ষ থেকে আপনারা প্রতি একজন একটা মসজিদ মনে করে বিল করতেছেন। এই জন্য আরাফার পক্ষ থেকে আপনারা যদি $1 করে প্রতি এক ফ্যামিলি, 100-এর উপরে ফ্যামিলি আছে, আর যদি $5 দেন তা 100 ফ্যামিলি কত টাকা হয়? আর যদি এর মধ্যে $100 করে নিয়ে আসেন, 100 ফ্যামিলি 10,000 টাকা হয়ে যায়। এই জন্য আমরা সকলকে অনুরোধ জানাই, আপনারা এরকম ভাবে ইন্ডিভিজুয়ালি মসজিদের খেদমত করবেন না। আসলে কিছু ভাইয়েরা দেয়, কিছু বোনেরা দেয়, তাদের উপর চাপ সৃষ্টি হয়। এই জন্য আপনারা প্রত্যেকেই চেষ্টা করবেন আল্লাহর ঘরে সহযোগিতা করার জন্য। ইনশাআল্লাহ এই মসজিদ কাল কিয়ামতের ময়দানে আপনি আমার জন্য সাক্ষী দিবে, উইটনেস হবে। এই মসজিদ সাক্ষী দিয়ে আমাদেরকে জান্নাতে প্রবেশ করাবে, জান্নাতে আমাদেরকে ছাড়া যাবে না। এই জন্য আপনাদের সহযোগিতা, দোয়া, আর না হলো এই লিফলেটটা আপনারা ঘরে ঘরে পৌঁছে দিবেন। এই মসজিদ আল্লাহর ঘর, এখানে সেজদা হবে। আমি একদিন থাকবো না, আপনারা একদিন থাকবেন না, এই মসজিদটা থাকবে। মসজিদে কোরআন তেলাওয়াত হবে, মানুষ সেজদা দিবে, তাহাজ্জুদ পড়বে, তারাবি পড়বে, সকল আমলগুলো নেকিগুলা আপনার কবরে উপস্থিত থাকবে। আল্লাহ পাক আমাদেরকে সকলকে ঐক্যবদ্ধ হয়ে ইসলামের কাজ করার তৌফিক দান করো, মসজিদের খেদমতের সাথে লেগে থাকার তৌফিক দান করো। ওয়া হাদা ওয়া না আলহামদুলিল্লাহি রাব্বিল আলামিন। আসসালামু আলাইকুম ওয়া রাহমাতুল্লাহি ওয়া বারাকাতুহু।
May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us the ability to practice upon what is said and convey to others. Now, inshallah, I would like to call, inshallah, Arafah Rahman Sahib and as well. Come. Muzul Karim Shakti. Now we are at the very concluding factor of our event, and we have our final speaker and chief guest who is coming all the way from Pennsylvania. Many of you already know him. Alhamdulillah, he's been in New York City from very early stage of his life. He is from a Hispanic background. He accepted the message of Islam at the age of 19. At the age of 19. And after accepting the message of Islam, many of us, at the age of 19 or 20, we don't have that zeal and desire to go for another 7 or 8 years of study, right? So, alhamdulillah, that's good enough, or we learn the basics of Islam. But after he accepted the message of Islam, he decided to go for a full alim course. He went to South Africa, the same madrasa that I have studied in. He went there and he studied 7 years to complete his alim course. And he studied under various mashayikh, various good scholars in South Africa, Alhamdulillah, many of the shaykh we know, Alhamdulillah. And then after that he came back to New York City and he served in Darul New York as a dean and as a lecturer for 15 years. For 15 years, Alhamdulillah. Now he has moved to Pennsylvania. He is working with Rifat al-Ilm in Pennsylvania, and he's also the dean and the lecturer over there. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give him long life And may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give him barakah in his rizq and his life, and may Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept his khidmah and make it a means for his celebration the year after. Again, his name is Mikail Abdul Rahman. So I would like to call our Shaykh, Mikail Abdul Rahman, to come forward and advise us, inshallah. Lastly, you also.
الحمد لله نحمده ونستعينه ونستغفره ونؤمن به ونتوكل عليه ونعوذ بالله من شرور انفسنا ومن سيئات اعمالنا من يهده الله فلا مضل له ومن يضلله فلا هادي له ونشهد ان لا اله الا الله وحده لا شريك له ونشهد ان سيدنا ومولانا محمدا عبده ورسوله ارسله بالحق بشيرا ونذيرا وداعيا الى الله باذنه وسراجا منيرا. اما بعد فاعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. فمن زحزح عن النار وادخل الجنه فقد فاز وما الحياه الدنيا الا متاع الغرور. Alhamdulillah, respected ulama, elders and brothers, mothers and sisters alike. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is our final program and the most important program. So we are requesting all of the people listening to listen closely to this program. There are quite a few of us, so if only 10 of us are whispering to each other, so it will make a lot of noise. We should try to watch the kids as well. This is the time, inshallah, the important part of the program. So we should try, inshallah, to take hold of our kids, make them pay attention as well. Because while, alhamdulillah, with all the silverware and the food coming out, and the beautiful chandeliers, and the joyous occasion this is, it is a very important program as well. And it's a very critical program as well. The very masjid which we are talking about, its dependency is Allah wa ta'ala using us tonight for the sake of His deen. That we are insignificant. From the time of Adam alayhi salam, all the way to the time of the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. And then after that, all the way to our time, Allah wa ta'ala has been taking the great efforts from the men and women of this ummah of Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, or the ummah of whatever ummah they were in. In Surah Fatiha, we repeat every day, إِيَّاكَ نَعْبُدُ وَإِيَّاكَ نَسْتَعِينُ. O Allah, only you worship. اهدنا الصراط المستقيم. Guide us towards a straight path. Then right after that, صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم. Allah wa ta'ala says that path that we're asking for, it's not a smooth path. It's not a path that is just been made. Like sometimes we, and inshallah the masjid will be like that. The front pavement in the beginning will be so beautiful, no one even stepped on it. Sirat al-Mustaqim, wallahi, is not like that. It's a path that has footsteps on it. People have walked on it. People have traveled on it. People have died on it. People have spent money on it. Sirat al-Mustaqim. Sirat al-Ladina anamta alayhim. Men, women of this ummah, of the ummah before, doing great works of deen, and being able to be called those people who Allah ta'ala favored. And those people who are on Sirat al-Mustaqim. People just like us, believers in Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, who may have thought that how could I do this work? Who may have screamed out like it's in the Quran, Mata Nasrullah. When will the help of Allah Ta'ala come? Allah inna nasrullahi qareeb. Allah Ta'ala told them, replied to them, the nusrat of Allah Ta'ala is close. Don't think yourself to be insignificant. I'm watching you and I will help you. Let's face it, all of us have some fears as we sit in this dunya. Though we are, alhamdulillah, members of the Ummah of the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, and though we are making our efforts, but in our hearts we worry, does Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala really love me? Am I accepted by Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Have I done something that may have caused his anger and may have made it such that the doors of rahmah close for me? All of us have this fear. Alhamdulillah, Muhammad al-Muqita and some of the other ulama who have spoken, the month of Ramadan is coming. There are certainly things that we can do that can alleviate and get rid of those worries. And not only in the month of Ramadan, as we sit here tonight, if we have the yaqeen and the conviction in the words of our Mubarak Rasul sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he has said, and the riwayat is in the Muwatta of Imam Malik. If you go to Medina Munawwara and you go to the Jannat al-Baqi, just ask where is the qabr of Imam Malik. You will see it is a very distinct and different type of qabr, away from everyone else because of the great person he was. And in his book of what Imam Malik has mentioned, that Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam said that Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala told him, "Wajabat mahabbati." If we are sitting here and worried, does Allah ta'ala love me? Then how can we get the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? Do things that cause his love. Allah tabaraka wa ta'ala is ghani. He's independent. Nothing is binding upon him. فَعَالٌ لِمَا يُرِيدُ لَا يُسْأَلُ أَمَّا يَفْعَلُ وَهُمْ يُسْأَلُونَ. Allah Ta'ala does whatever he wants. Allah is not going to be asked about what he does. You'll be asked about what you do. That's God. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. غَنِيٌّ عَنِ الْعَالَمِينَ. Free from the whole world. Independent. Nothing binding upon him. He says in this hadith Qudsi, "Wajabat mahabbati." My love becomes binding on those people who al-mutahabbina fiyya. Those people who love each other for the sake of Allah. Al-mutajalisina fiyya. Those people who sit with each other for my sake. Al-mutabadilina fiyya. Those people who spend for my sake. A lot of places we could have been to tonight. The weather's getting beautiful. We live in New York. Go outside of New York. Go into another country and ask the people, what would you like in life? They say, one night in New York. We are here in New York, living here for years. And alhamdulillah, we have not gone to the evil that is lying in the city. But yet we sit here with good intentions. For the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And for what? Not for anybody. For the love of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We love Allah. We love His deen. We love His masajid. We love His ulama. We love His members of His community, the Muslims. That's why we're here. In this hadith it says, if that mahabbat you have, it's mutual. Allah loves you back. He must love you, he said. Al-mutajalisina fiyya. We could have been gathered in a lot of places. There's marriages now. The clubs are open. We could have done a lot of stuff. We could have sat home. Many of us have beautiful homes. We've come out. We're sitting for the sake of Allah Ta'ala. And we'll talk about that later. Mutabadilina fiyya. Those who spend for my sake. If we're doing these things, Allah Ta'ala has said that I must love you. Subhanallah. If we had a worry, does Allah Ta'ala love us? With yaqeen on this hadith, that this is the Mubarak goal and saying of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Tonight we should leave this not just knowing that my Allah loves me. Inshallah. With that being said as well, we sit here for such a great, alim, and great purpose. Maqsad and purpose why we are here is strictly for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And it is for Baytullah, the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. You know, the ulama have mentioned that the beginning of this world and the end of this world, the basis of it is the masjid. Basis of it is the masjid. Ulama of tafsir are different in regards to the meaning. Inna awwala baytin wudi'a lin-nas. The first house demarcated, the first house which was positioned for the worship of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. So people can go and worship. Lalladhi bi Makkah. Is that house in Makkah? Mubarakah wa hudan lil alameen. May Allah Ta'ala take us there. The doors opening, my dear brothers, alhamdulillah. As the brothers have mentioned, we should make shukr to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Just last year, 2 years ago, we couldn't do this. Or if we did it, we have to put the whole mask and everything on. The mask. Brothers and sisters don't. We have to. We don't have to. Alhamdulillah, the conversation is sitting together. 2 years ago, we were locked in our houses. We couldn't even come out and come to the masajid, as the brothers had mentioned. Alhamdulillah, the doors are opening to Makkah Mukarram and Medina. Brothers and sisters are starting to go for Umrah. The Hajj will open up. No visas, no need for the vaccinations, also all these things. Alhamdulillah. We should thank Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Because we know it's only by the karam, the kindness of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It definitely isn't what we are.
Can you give us water bottle and
Allah is so kind. So ulama have said, in the awwala bayt, in the first house. Ali radiallahu anhu, under the tafsir, جعل الله الكعبة بيتا حرام قياما للناس. That in this ayat lies the beginning of the world and the end. Allah Ta'ala has made Al-Kaaba. You know the Arabic language, Al-Kaaba is a thing which is protruding out. Like your ankle is called Kaaba. Because if you look at your ankle, the bone is sticking out. So the Kaaba, ulama have said that the Kaaba also has taken this name because at one time in the beginning of creation, it was protruding out. And much of the creation was created around it. That's why some ulama say, Inna awwala baytin wudi'a lin-nas is talking about that. That first Kaaba. That first bayt of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And the end of this world, the stability of insan, qiyaman lin-nas. Allah Ta'ala has made the Kaaba the stability of this world for us. As long as Kaaba is here, we are here. Once Kaaba goes and is destroyed, we are destroyed as well. The hadith in Bukhari, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has mentioned and said, كَأَنِّي أَنْظُرُ إِلَيْهِ. He said, it's like I'm seeing him. A man who will be of black complexion, ahfaj, he will be bow-legged. Here in America, we don't have many bow-legged people. If you are born bow-legged, then they have braces they put on, and you are fixed by the time you're 2-3 years old. But if you go to Pakistan, India, Bangladesh, our countries, so some of the people, their legs are round, they're bow-legged. So, Ibn Hajar Asqalani has said, this is showing that this man is a weak man also. And he will come. In other hadith, he's called Dhul Suwaykatayn. A bow-legged man, small little legs. And he will come. And he will yankusuha hajaran hajaran. He will break the Kaaba piece by piece. Ulama say that when the protection of the Kaaba is lifted, a small insignificant man can destroy it. Allah's protection is there right now. The armies of the world won't even say anything towards it. No one ever said Kaaba. There's no discussion. attack Mecca. No discussion. I remember one political guy said it, and we don't even know where he is now. Many years ago he said, we should attack Mecca. I said, what are you, crazy? We don't even know where he is now. So Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the end of this world also, once the Kaaba is down, وَعَلَيْهِمْ تَقُومُ السَّاعَةِ, Nabi Sallallahu said. When that happens and they destroy the Kaaba, وَعَلَيْهِمْ تَقُومُ السَّاعَةِ. The day of Qiyamah will come right there. Finish, done. Kaaba is gone, everything's gone. This is the masjid, the importance of the masjid. The beginning of the world initiated from it, and the end of the world. And our own history. Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam's history. Imam Bukhari has mentioned in one of his chapters, Babu Tarikh, wa kayfa yuwarrah, the chapter of history, and how did history start? And he mentions the words of the great Mu'arrikh as-Suhaili. And he says that Suhaili said that Umar radiallahu anhu gathered all the Sahaba and told them that we need to start an Islamic calendar. How should we start it? And where should we start from? And Sahaba had different views, but there were some Sahaba who we call them Mudallil. They used to take the dalil from the Quran. As long as there was an indication towards it, they would do that. And they said that we should start from the Hijrah. That's why we had the Hijri calendar. And they cited the ayat of Quran where Allah mentions لَمَسْجِدٌ أُسِّسَ عَلَى تَقْوَى أَحَقُّ أَن تَقُومَ مِنْ أَوَّلِ يَوْمٍ. They cited مِنْ أَوَّلِ يَوْمٍ. That the masjid which has been built on taqwa مِنْ أَوَّلِ يَوْمٍ, from the first day. So those Sahaba said, since Allah said مِنْ أَوَّلِ يَوْمٍ, from the first day, let's make that the first day. But what happened that first day of Hijrah? Was it just Hijrah? Ibn Hajar Asqalani mentions and says, no, it wasn't just Hijrah. It was the fact that Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam made the Masjid Quba at that time. He stopped a few days before he went into Medina Munawwara, and he stopped outside and made Masjid Quba. And that's the Masjid Usista ala Taqwa. Some of us say it's Masjid Medina, but many of us say it's Masjid Quba. Usista ala Taqwa, min awwali yawm. And that's the day that Ibn Hajar Asqalani says that Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam prayed in that masjid, aminan, in a state of safety. Before, when he prayed in Mecca, he didn't know if Abu Jahl was coming behind him to stab him or to kill him, or what was going to happen when he went into sajda. But the fact that Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was able to say Allahu Akbar and start his salah in a masjid in a state of safety. This was the start of our Islamic calendar and the start of the success of Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, because we know once the hijrah took place, everything went upwards after that. Everything became successful after that. Started with the masjid. So as the brother Amir Khan was saying, and our other ulama have been emphasizing, a community cannot be a community without a masjid. Alhamdulillah. I have been to Masjid Arafah many times. The basement, how much work has been done there, how much salawat, how many talks, ta'aleem, a lot of things have taken place. But a great intention was made, with intention of completion. And that was in 2017. Now these masajid, in all communities, they're not very fast. They take time. And especially in our community, New Yorkers, and I say it with a New York accent. A lot of you guys don't have New York accents. I have a New York accent. I go to Pennsylvania right now, ask you something, and tell me you're from New York. I'm from New York. Yeah, I'm a Met fan. I don't like the police. I mean, Knicks fans. We don't like the 76ers. So we are New Yorkers. And New Yorkers are hard workers. Alhamdulillah, many of us are doctors and engineers and all these things. But many of us, we're working hard for our money. And we are living in a very expensive place. A lot of our money goes in mortgage and in rent and in gas. And gas money, $4.25, I was surprised. I came over here, $4.75. Oh my God. car. I said, New York, Ya Allah, make U-turn and go back to Pennsylvania. It's an expensive place. But alhamdulillah, not this community, many communities I've been in, which started from basements and small rooms, now have great big masajid. You guys think $5 million room, $5 million was talking like it's nothing. $5 million. $5 million a year we need. Forget about one masjid. With all the kids and everything. And alhamdulillah, the work is taking place. Allah takes work from us. We just have to have the himmah. And there's two things the ulama say you need to take on a work. First is courage, himmah. You need the courage. And the next thing is isti'dad, ability. If we don't have the money, we can't do it. Alhamdulillah, Allah has given us the means. If we didn't need these type of means, then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam himself, many times, got up in the masjid and asked the Sahaba radiallahu anhu to sacrifice their wealth. And we know that Umar radiallahu anhu got up and gave half of his wealth. Abu Bakr radiallahu anhu got up, gave all of his wealth. Uthman radiallahu anhu, the most wealthiest of Sahaba, gave a great amount of his wealth, which was double and triple more what Abu Bakr and Umar gave. But every person had their value. The rich man gave his, and it was valuable. When Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam was given the 100 camels by Uthman radiallahu anhu, what did he say? Uthman radiallahu anhu can do whatever he wants. He's got Jannah. Can do whatever he wants from that. He's got Jannah just from that. And he can tell him that. He can't tell us that. I ain't going to tell you guys that either. Because if I say that to somebody who gives a big donation, they'll walk out and say, thank you, I'll see you later. I'm not going to say that to anybody. And I wouldn't want anyone to say that to me also. But you can say it to Uthman radiallahu anhu. Then after that, Uthman came and gave him a big, large sack of gold coins. And Rasulullah was doing like this with him, and smiling, and congratulating Uthman radiallahu anhu. Abu Dahda, famous Sahabi of Rasulullah passed away. The Nabi saw him being forgiven in his qabr. When the ayah came down, who can give Allah Ta'ala a garz? Qardan hasana. Who can lend Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala a goodly loan? Abu Dahda, he went and he had a large garden with hundreds of date trees, which is the amounts of millions of dollars. Garden. We know right now, we have a garden, a lot of money it's worth. And he told his wife to get out, and his child to get out. I have given this as a goddess to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. He went to Rasulullah and he asked Rasulullah, Wallahu yuridu minna al-qarf? Allah wants a loan from us? Allah, why are we giving you a loan? There be some little simplicity of his mind. He said, no, yes. He said, I give my whole garden the path of Allah. The Nabi said, Bakin. Bakin means shabash. Very good. He went back and told his wife and his kids to get out. Get Dahda. Oh, my wife, get out. She came out, the wife, she said, what happened? He said, I've given this as a curse to Allah Ta'ala. She said, what? Things are done so great. Imagine if your husband came home and said, come out from the house. And he said, I've given it to mashallah, Arafah for Qazi Hasana. What will our women say? First of all, we're not going to do this anyway. But imagine what the wife would say, get out. Give it to mashallah Arafah. She would say, you stay out there, call the cops right now. Call the police. We fundraised one time in one masjid in Russia for the Ramadan community. And one man, he pledged $40,000. When we called him later on, he told his wife, your husband is not giving you $40,000 he pledged. She said, was he drunk that night? $40,000. What is he, crazy? $40,000. We don't need that. We want true, inshallah, civic, peaceful nafs, and happiness in the heart to give towards this incredible effort of Masjid Arafah. So this is your masjid. Allah Ta'ala has put this in your area. Alhamdulillah, as we can see from the pictures, what a beautiful masjid will be. We have seen from the video also that what are the plans also. We have heard what are the reasons for the delays. We know that all the masajid, whether it's in construction, whether if you buy a house right now, you're in big problems. The COVID-19 has affected everything. And it affected the masjid. But alhamdulillah, bismillah, we started again now. Allah Ta'ala has made us go past this difficult time. And now we're coming to another stage. Different stages, different marhalas. Now it is what we call crunch time. Because the brothers have signed a deal with the engineer, which is a deal which is quite pressure-packed, and the community will have to see whether it can answer the call. And inshallah, in my experience from other communities, and especially this community as well, you know, many times I come here and done the collection and the fundraising for the Al-Rum. And Masjid Arafah, despite it being a small masjid in the basement, has always been so generous. It's one of our best fundraisers of the whole month of Ramadan. And we go to gigantic masajid. The chandeliers are just like this in the masjid. And we are going there, and I'm coming out with $5,000, $6,000. One brother, Tigga, inshallah, jazakallah khair. Masjid Arafah, 4 or 5, 6 half provided for $18,000, $20,000. Small, much, too soft. Alhamdulillah. That's why we say the heart is what matters, right? And my wife is from Afghanistan, and if you tell someone your food tastes good, they say the hands is the one that is, the good hands. If they say you are very beautiful, they say your eyes are beautiful, not me. It's your hearts which are beautiful. If the heart is there, inshallah, it's no problem to give the money for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala and for the sake of the masjid. So my dear brothers and sisters, from this majma, inshallah, we want to start with high aspirations. Because as I told you, Uthman radiallahu anhu in that majlis where he gave 100 camels, they also left the usul and the rule that when we do fundraise, the first person is the one that starts off. He is the greatest of the givers of all. And also, because the Nabi sallallahu alayhi wa sallam has mentioned, Ad-dalu ala khayr kafa'ili. The one who is indicating towards good, it's as if he's done it. So the first one to raise their hand, and raise their hand with a very enormous and great and courageful amount, that one will not only be getting his own reward and his own great achievement because of what he gave, or she gave, but as well, every single person after that, they will get the reward for them as well. So my brothers and sisters, is there anybody here, inshallah, who is ready to donate $25,000, inshallah, for this great effort? $25,000, which sounds like a lot. And it is a lot of money. But if we compare it to many of the things we've done in our life, maybe the purchasing of a car, maybe we had put some money into a business that didn't work, we were very ready and easy and quickly ready to give that $25,000. But this $25,000 right here, my dear brothers and sisters, is going towards the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. How happy we feel when we redo our bathroom. Just the bathroom. I'm not talking about the living room. We redid our bathroom and put $10,000, $15,000 into the bathroom, and nice new shower, walk-in. We get so happy. That's our own house, and it's just the bathroom. What about the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? How happy Allah wa ta'ala will get when we spend lavishly on it, and we assist a masjid which is in great need as well. Because this is haja and this is the need. There are so many things accumulating into what this 25,000 will be. Is there any brother who will get our first brother, inshallah, for 25,000? And we shouldn't feel sad or feel demoralized that, oh my God, nothing's going to happen. Alhamdulillah, by the grace of Allah Ta'ala, we already have. Yeah, I don't want to give you the secret yet. Because then you said, mashallah, he did it already. He's good. He's fine. He did it for us. We already have, alhamdulillah, one brother 25,000. Is that the right one? Is that don't say the whole one. Okay. They don't want to say it, but one brother, mashallah, has donated 25,000 already. Takbir, Allahu Akbar. And takbir is very important. I don't think I'll get the takbir with takbir. If I say not a takbir, then not a takbir. Somebody told me that's the secret. Not takbir, not a takbir. So then you get it. Not a takbir, right? Takbir, just they don't say it. Not a takbir. So can we get another brother, inshallah, for 25,000? We have one brother, alhamdulillah. If we get two, that's 50,000. What we need, inshallah, is 200 tonight. Already 1/4 of it is gone by just two brothers, alhamdulillah. And in the fundraising, if 2 brothers can take care of more than half of it, you'll find Allah Ta'ala will give more than what's needed. Because Allah Ta'ala loves the generosity. So a lot of money brothers are giving. And sisters also. Because mashallah, I've seen the sisters give a lot of money. One fundraiser I did, sister gave $100,000. She was a doctor. So any other brother, inshallah, or sister, 25,000, inshallah, 25,000. Anybody? I'm not going to stick to their long. We can split it in half. 2 brothers or 2 sisters or a brother and a sister can share in that sawab of 25,000. And we'll put it down to 24 at 12,000 each. And 12,000, break it down, mashallah, like the stores break it down. You look at the car, it's $50,000, but they say $10,000 down, $500 a month, you walk out with the car. $12,000 is $1,000 every month. $250 a week. Many of us can do $250 a week. Many of us. We have to work our things out, but we can do it, alhamdulillah. If our priorities are right, and it's for the sake of Allah Ta'ala, we can do it. So we can get one brother, inshallah, these 2 brothers will put 24,000 sisters together. 12,000, inshallah. Do we have one brother at 12,000, inshallah? To give Allah Ta'ala a goodly loan, Qardi Hasana. And Qardi Hasana is not like Qardi Hasana we do. Allah Ta'ala will not ask for this back. Allah Ta'ala will give it to you in multitudes of rewards, and those rewards will be forever on the day of Qiyamah. Any brother or sister, inshallah, for $12,000, that's $1,000 a month. $250 each week. The brothers and sisters, inshallah, can think about this and make the fakr for 10 seconds, inshallah, and one brother or sister can raise their hand, inshallah, for 12,000. Any brothers, inshallah, or sister, 12,000, inshallah? 12,000? Maybe too high for the community, Wallahu a'lam. I always give the opportunity, and people always surprise me. Huh?
12,000.
12,000, subhanAllah. Takbir. Takbir. May Allah Ta'ala bless him, bless his family, alhamdulillah. The brother, mashallah, one brother, 12,000, mashallah. It's a lot of money, subhanAllah. May Allah Ta'ala bless him. A lot of people can do a lot of stuff for $12,000, but he's giving it now for the sake of Allah Ta'ala, for his deen and for his masjid. It will be well spent, inshallah, and he will get the full rewards, and his family will feel the rewards also. Allah Ta'ala bless him, inshallah. Can we get a second person at 12,000? We said we want to do 24,000 together. A second brother or sister at 12,000. It's only 1,000 a month, $250 a week. Inshallah, many of us can do that. May Allah Ta'ala give us the tawfiq. Who, inshallah, is the second person at 12,000, inshallah? 12,000. Anybody else? Any brothers? 12,000? MashaAllah. Alhamdulillah, I don't want to get into this list yet. We're going to get into it, inshallah. There's a lot of good news on this list. But we do, inshallah, want to move to a very good number. A number I feel, inshallah, many of the community can get involved in this. And if we see, mashallah, there's the flyers have gone on about the bricks. And this is one of the main important things about our masjid. We have to have the bricks built. The masjid has to be built now, and the bricks, each brick is an important part and piece of our structure. For a pack of these bricks is $500. How many would 10 be, mashallah? About a whole wall will fit 10. Can we have, inshallah, a few brothers? $5,000, inshallah, 10 of these bricks, inshallah. They will be purchasing 10 of them for the construction of the masjid. The construction of the masjid, those walls, inshallah, are the house of Allah Ta'ala. Anybody, inshallah, here is spending 5,000, mashallah, one brother $5,000, mashallah, may Allah Ta'ala bless him, grant him Jannah al-Firdaus. His family also open up the ways for him, make this a source of barakah, maghfirah, and forgiveness for him and his family on the day of Qiyamah. A second brother or sister at 5,000, inshallah. Second brother or sister at 5,000. Yeah. Inshallah. Like I said, these here, mashallah, are very good. I don't know if you are the brothers here. I think that you are, mashallah. So we're going to call out some of the, mashallah, amounts that have been given already. As we know, Amir Khan was here. He pledged $15,000, mashallah. And like the brothers have said, he's got a long history of spending for the masjid. May Allah Ta'ala bless him and put barakat in his wealth and his family. Mashallah, another brother gave $10,000, alhamdulillah. Mashallah, Ahmad Shakir, he gave $10,000, alhamdulillah. Mizan Qazi, he also gave $10,000. Malik Mia also gave $10,000, looks like from Chelsea St. Jamaica.
From his family, they're also giving, as I mentioned, he's one of the founding members. He's not here right now. It will be a sadaqah jariyah for him. He also pledged $10,000 for this Arafah Islamic Center. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala accept it from them and make it a means for his salvation in the hereafter.
MashaAllah. Also, mashallah, Omar Haq also $10,000, mashallah, he pledged for. We also have some of the brothers, mashallah, and sisters who have pledged what I said, mashallah, which can buy up to about 10 of these, big stacks of bricks, which will make up the construction of the masjid. And mashallah, brothers have, and sisters have donated 5,000, multiple brothers in Masjid al-Rahman has given $5,000. Sheikh Makki was here, may Allah Ta'ala bless him in this community. Also, Mahfuz Khan, he has also donated $5,000, mashallah. Mashallah, Vice President, also the President, Shafiq Hassan, mashallah, the President has also donated 5,000. So these are brothers who are giving their sweat and tears and their time to the masjid. A lot of these brothers are here day and night and they don't have any salaries or anything. And also they're donating to the masjid. What else can we say about such sincere people? May Allah Ta'ala reward them for their efforts in the masjid and reward them for their, mashallah, donations as well. Mashallah. So we have $110,000 here on this paper. Mashallah. Mashallah. What we need now is 90 from you. 90,000. Now if we go down to 1,000, that means 90 people at 1,000. That means every single person is probably going to give because it looks like there's about 100 people here. So that's impossible. So we need to stay in a little higher number. Let's just take 3,000. 3,000. Can we get, inshallah, 10 brothers or sisters at 3,000? 3,000 is less than $300. I'm very bad at math, but it's less than 300. 10 months, $300 a month. So it's less than $300 a month. Can we get 10 brothers and sisters at 3,000? Can we get our first brother or sister, inshallah, to raise their hand for $3,000, inshallah? Who's ready, inshallah, at $3,000, inshallah? 3,000. We shouldn't be shy also. This is the time where we're supposed to do alaniya, outside, in the open. And yes, I'm ready. You know, they say Abu Dujana, who was a Sahabi, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, before the war of Badr, he picked up his sword and said, who will take this sword from me? So many of the Sahaba looked up there ready. And then he said, Man akhadahu bihaqqihi. Who's going to take it with its right? And everyone looked down. According to its right, you cannot fulfill the right of a sword that the Nabi Sallallahu has bought. MashaAllah. MashaAllah. One brother, our first brother, he doesn't want to disclose his name, we'll call him Abu Dujana. Inshallah. $3,000, alhamdulillah. He has pledged $3,000. May Allah bless him and his family and open up the ways for him. A second one at 3,000 because we wanted 10. Can we get a second brother or sister at $3,000 inshallah? which we said before is less than $300 a month. Some of us, a couple of phones, our cable, it's more than $300. Now giving towards the masjid, alhamdulillah. One brother over there? No? Oh, be careful. They say don't even scratch your nose, you know? At the time of the fundraising, when I'm here, I see movement, I go there. So be careful, don't raise the hand, and be careful with your kids also, because a lot of times the kids, they raise their hand for the father, and the father said no, and the kid said $10. Aziz Rahman, second brother, 3,000, alhamdulillah. Takbir. Takbir. Nare takbir. A third one.
Ali by 3,000.
Ali by 3,000, alhamdulillah. We have a third brother at 3,000, mashallah. I like these brothers walking around. They are, mashallah, doing like magic tricks, alhamdulillah. A third brother, a fourth brother, inshallah. Nawal Ali? Dewan Ali, mashallah, 3,000, alhamdulillah. That's our fourth brother at 3,000. We want to 10, alhamdulillah. Another brother, inshallah. MashaAllah. Another brother here. MashaAllah. Also 3,000. We got our fifth brother at 3,000. Alhamdulillah here. May Allah bless him. MashaAllah. Old friend of mine, MashaAllah, from Masjid Baki. Alhamdulillah. Anyone else, inshallah? Six, of course, but not anyone else. 6, inshallah. We need 10. Sixth brother at 3,000, inshallah. Our sixth brother at 3,000. The brothers are working there, mashallah, working the crowd. Like I was saying, Abu Dujana, when he went up and he went to grab that sword, so Abu Dujana got up and he started walking like this. New or old? Mashallah. Irfan Mia, mashallah, 3,000, alhamdulillah. So sixth brother at 3,000, alhamdulillah. Seventh brother? MashaAllah. Seventh brother at 3,000. Alhamdulillah. MashaAllah.
We need 3 more.
MashaAllah. 3 more brothers at 3,000, inshallah. 3 more brothers and sisters at $3,000, inshallah. We accept automobiles and jewelry as well, inshallah. That value, inshallah, we can accept it. Alhamdulillah. The Sahabiyat used to give their jewelry to the Rasulullah.
You know, one thing I want to try to remind you is that all of us are here, that came here. We all came here with the budget, right? Everybody who wanted through this door, knowing the fact that they're coming here to contribute, they had a budget. Before coming here, it was a test for us to come here with the budget. But once we are here, Allah is testing us again. If you want to pass the second test and attain a higher status, let us, inshallah, raise a little bit more budget, increase our budget, so we can, inshallah, meet the requirement of tonight, that is, raising $200,000, at least one payment for our general construction.
Salam Khan, 3,000.
MashaAllah. Salam Khan, $3,000, mashallah. Takbir. Shabuddin, mashallah, 3,000, mashallah.
Ashraf Bayam, the assistant treasurer, he's also the assistant.
2 treasurers, subhanAllah. Ibrahim Sadiq, 3,000.
One thing I will tell you, President, Secretary, Treasurer, all those committee members, they are committing every day, inshallah. 10,000, 5,000, 3,000, 3,000 again. Alhamdulillah. These are brothers who are already giving time and energy.
These are the brothers multiple times I've said amounts. They've given those amounts, they're giving this amount as well. So 2-3 times they've given alhamdulillah. So what about the first givers, inshallah? Some of them also. Some fresh faces, we said.
We have 9, right? We have 9. What more we have?
10.
Yes, brothers, sisters in Islam, আমাদের ঘাড়ের উপরে অনেক মা বোনেরা বসা আছেন। এমনিতে বেয়াদবি করতেছেন ঘাড়ের উপরে বসা। তার মধ্যে দ্বিতীয় বেয়াদবি ওনারা কথা বলতেছেন সবচেয়ে বেশি। এখন আপনাদের এই বেয়াদবি যদি মাপ চান তাইলে একটাই উপায় কাফারা দেওয়া। কাফারা যেন আমাদেরকে দিতে হবে না, আপনারা মসজিদে ডোনেশন করেন আপনাদের জন্য। Our those sisters are at the comfortable place. You guys are enjoying by the conversation, but you are into a top of our shoulder, but which is not right. But we need some commitment from you guys, because in the Islam, there are more, sacrifice comes from Khadija Kubra radiallahu ta'ala anha. We got like more than 30 names only from our brothers. We need at least 5 names from our sisters. Alhamdulillah, Maisha Hasim, 3,000.
Takbir. Nara Takbir.
Alhamdulillah, she got future. We know I have a daughter. Those who has a daughter, father cannot take money from the daughters. Whatever she earned, it is for her. If boy earn, the father asks, where's the money? Give it to me. I know our sisters, they have fun. But sisters in Islam, if you look at the history of Islam, the first sacrifice comes from Khadija Kubra radiallahu ta'ala anha. And she's the one who accepts Islam, the first who accepts Islam, Khadija Kubra radiallahu ta'ala anha. Look at the life of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. There is an authentic hadith. One time, the wife of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, they asked Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, who gonna meet with you at the heaven? Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he answered, among you, the person who has her hands long hands. The wife, they start to take measurement with a piece of wood whose hand was long. But the meaning of not is that. Then they check the Safan the Sauda ta'ala, her hand was long. When they went back to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he said, it does not mean that. The meaning of that, who does more charity, more sacrifice for the brother of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, donating more from among you. So our sisters, we need at least 4 names. We got one Maisha, one of the famous names among the Sahaba. But we need 4 more names from you, inshallah. Only $3,000 for the pleasure of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We will make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Those who get married, we will pray for you. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala keep them nice and happy life. And those who are not married, we will make dua to Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. May Allah arrange a nice, good spouse for you guys. Spouses জন্য আমাদের কাছে আসতে হবে। তো এর সাহায্য কিন্তু আমাদেরই লাগবে। বিয়ে করাই তো মরুমি লাগবে। আজকে 2 বিয়ে করাইছে, একজনকে মুসলমান বানাইছে। একটা মহিলা আজকে মুসলমান হয়েছে সাউথ জামাইকা। মনোযোগ দিয়ে শুনেন। আমি কাউকে ইসলাম গ্রহণ করার আগে কয়েকটা কথা জিজ্ঞাসা করি। প্রথমে জিজ্ঞাসা করি, are you accepting Islam willingly or someone forcing you to accept Islam? Then she told me that yes, willingly. I asked her, I have the record. I asked her, have you ever read any book about Islam? She said yes. Have you ever joined with any Islamic conference? She said yes. I went to the mosque. I said, which part of Islam you like more? She gave me the answer, the unity. When I went to the mosque, I saw they performed salah. Wow, it was an amazing thing. When they went to bed, when they lay down to ground, it was an amazing thing. So she said, well, that things make me to accept Islam. Brother Islam, we know that if I ask you, according to the hadith, what is the best place in the world? What is the answer? Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, "Afsalul bilad ila Allahi masajiduha." The answer is masjid. So if we know the best place is masjid, what is the best place to donate? Masjid. So brothers, that is our duty to build a masjid. Without masjid, you are not able to stay with the deen of Islam, because the masjid is the power station of our iman. As we use the cell phone device every day, we need charger. Some of them, they keep charger all the time into their pocket. Those who use plug, when they got any plug, they plug in. They need charge more. As a mu'min, we need charger. When we went to the masjid during the month of Ramadan, you will feel that your iman becoming charging. You will feel that. When you went to the masjid on the Friday, you will be there. Wow, where am I? What am I doing? I'm not going to do anything wrong. From that intention, from where it comes? From the masjid. So brothers, sisters in Islam, we request to you, please, 10 people, I like to raise $1,000, only $1,000. Please, who's gonna raise your hand? $1,000, volunteer brothers. The president and president, please go to them. They feel shy sometimes because I am not able to see the $1,000. Please go to them. From the right side, is there any brother? You can make intention. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says, during the month of Ramadan, if you donate $1, your amal will be increased 70 times. If you donate $1,000, you will get reward of $70,000. Subhanallah. For that, please make intention to raise your hand, inshallah. Yes. One of our brothers doesn't like to mention the name. If you want to mention, it's good. If you are not, it is good too. Alhamdulillah. Volunteer brothers, they're going to write down their name. Who's next? I need pen.
This is the part where, inshallah, the names should be coming quickly. 1,000 is a small amount. Because the food is also coming.
With the pleasure from send some female volunteers over there. And after the boys also want to take the part. Basically, I know they want to go out there. Arke asan inshallah. मेहरबानी कर भाई टैक्सेस सीजन जाए तो सेटा करती ना ना 2 दिन पर आया सिटी बढ़ाई और अनएम्प्लॉयड पैसा कम खाइसी ना आज सिटी वाले के आपने नाम पढ़ते थे नाम पता बोलते थे कारण अनएम्प्लॉयड सिटी की तो सेफ नहीं कौन भी बंदा कोई क्या जानी ना सो मेहरबानी करे आज सबका तो तारुतुल बला लंबा घटना से सबका बड़ा मुसीबत तक हिफाजत करे এটা এক বলা এমন এক বলা যে বলারে প্রেসিডেন্ট বলা সো এই বলা থেকে যদি বাঁচতে হয় আল্লাহ রাব্বুল আলামিন আমাদের প্রতি দয়া করুন অনেকেই মুসলিম মসজিদে আসছে এক মুসলিম মসজিদে আছে তার $6,000 he has to return at the tax rate সেই বলা থেকে বাঁচার জন্য কিছু সব করা দরকার সো আমি অনুরোধ করি ইনশাআল্লাহ তরিক ভাই give me the name for 4 people তরিক ভাই give me the name for 4 person. একটু লিখিত করে আমাদের কাছে দিয়ে দেবেন ইনশাআল্লাহ brothers and sisters in Islam you can promise now and you will pay during the month of Ramadan inshallah Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will increase your reward we had that opportunity Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said while the ummah of Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam they will make intention right away they will get 10 rewards when they will do that based on their intention, sincerity and devotion, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala will give them full rewards. Inshallah, our brother may tell you contribution.
So, mashallah, may Allah bless Muhammad al-Makeen Sahab, mashallah, for his words of encouragement. So, my dear brothers and sisters, inshallah, a few more brothers and sisters at 1,000, inshallah, and then we can wrap it up. Ali bin Abi used to say, "Ittaqu sharifa idha ja'a." That be afraid of the very sharif people when they're hungry. So we don't have much time. The food already has been put out already, and people are going to get restless and tired. So the way to get to that is we should donate, inshallah. So anybody else ready, inshallah? 1,000. 1,000. 6 more people, mashallah.
We have 6, so we need 4.
Mashallah. We have 6 of them, we need 4 more brothers, inshallah. 4 more brothers or sisters at 1,000, inshallah. That group, mashallah, raised 10,000, alhamdulillah. My dear brothers and sisters, we can see something in this here collection and all of them that many a time the same people over and over again are giving. There's a secret in that. What is the secret? These people who are generous and have donated have seen the benefit of donating themselves. They have seen the barakah that comes in their business and in their wealth and in their health and how Allah gets difficulties away. when they give in the path of Allah Ta'ala. I'm doing this all the time. We see the same faces. And sometimes I ask them, you give so much, so many times, why? They say, Wallahi, Nikah, we're seeing that the more we give, the more Allah Ta'ala gives. The more Allah Ta'ala gives. As Nabi Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam has taken the qasam and said that money does not decrease to sadaqah. He took the qasam on Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. It does not decrease to sadaqah. So let's look at have the yaqeen and look at the rizq and the razik. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, look at His providence, how He can provide us, and inshallah like this we go forward and we give inshallah. 4 more brothers inshallah, 1,000. Brother Tariq, how many more we have?
Brother Tariq, how many we have so far? How many more we need? 7.
3 more inshallah, 3 more.
I think you're back here, alhamdulillah. I think you're back. Yes, inshallah, $3,000. Maybe, one time I went to this fundraising, right? So we dropped down to 1,000. But this brother, in the middle of 1,000, he raised his hand and said, you know what, 5,000 to cover the rest of the 5,000. When I was asking for 5 people. So inshallah, if there's anybody who can, inshallah, contribute 3,000, we'll come to this number, and then we'll go down. So if there's any brother who can give, inshallah, $3,000, or maybe 3 brothers who can give $1,000 each. I think already doing this. MashaAllah, we have another brother, so we already have 8. We need 2 more, that's it.
MashaAllah. Big.
That's all we say, sometimes when we are trying to get to the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Shaitan comes and whispers, you know what? You made a budget for 1,000, let's give 1,000. But the way to keep Shaitan away from us during these special events, one is reciting takbir loudly. When we recite takbir loudly, what happens? Shaitan runs away. Another is reciting the Sharif. That is one way to keep the Shaitan away. Specifically for this moment and for this event, we need the Shaitan to be far away as possible. So any other brother, inshallah, give us another Dujan Baki. Any other brother for 1,000 each. And then we'll make a special dua for everybody, inshallah, for those brothers who have contributed. 2 more brothers. Okay, inshallah. Now we are coming to the last number. As you can see, there's a poster here, right? Everybody can see? Yes. What is? Can you see this poster? Yes. What does it say?
Inshallah, let's pay attention. This is 5 more minutes, inshallah.
This is where we are in our construction phase. I'm not in construction phase. I'm the steel structure. We have done the steel structure, the foundation. Now we are covering the walls with these bricks. And we are raising money to cover up the walls of the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And this is a very small amount. $500, one brick pallet. How much? 500. I'm going to put up the keyword. What do I got? 500. Is it a big budget? It is not a big budget. It's a very small budget. And I'm sure, as I mentioned, everybody here came here to donate. So inshallah, this is what we want you to do, inshallah. That will greatly help us to build the walls of the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. MashaAllah, we already have one brother, alhamdulillah. You can put 1 pallet or 2 pallets. MashaAllah, takbir. Takbir. You want the shaitan to be next to you or you want it far away? Shaitan the takbir wala ki bolte jure bolte Allahu Akbar. Takbir. Takbir. MashaAllah, we already have, alhamdulillah, 2 brothers already donating 3 pallets. But we need another photo. How much does 1 pallet cover in the square footage? Okay, inshallah. Briefly. MashaAllah, we also have another brother, Muhammad Mahmoud, donating another pallet. So this is a very small amount. We want the names to keep coming, inshallah. The food is already here. As you can see right on your right side, it's waiting. We don't want the food to get cold. And we want to finish this as soon as possible. We are very close to the number that we want to raise today, which is $200,000. We are approximately around 150 and up. 150 and up. We're very close. So for that reason, we want everybody who are here, inshallah, to contribute at least one pallet of brick. One pallet of brick for the construction of the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. আমাদের যারা আছেন ইনশাআল্লাহ তাড়াতাড়ি নাম লেখাই যারা আমরা আসতে এখানে দেওয়ার জন্য yes mashallah 270 square feet 207 square feet mashallah you're covering 270 square feet of the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. My dear respected brothers, if you are providing protection for the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for 207 square feet, when you go to the grave of Allah, when you go to the grave, how much square feet do you need? 8. Don't you think these masjids on the day of Qiyamah, these masjids will stand before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala? They masjid kulai Allah ta'ala shamne qiyamah din darabe bolbe je oi musliman jara amake banaise taderke jodi jannate na den tahole ami ki korbo na ekhane jabo. These are the masjids, these are the bricks. Yes. MashaAllah, we have another brother, alhamdulillah, is donating another pallet. So any other brother, inshallah, I'll give us now $500. It's a very small amount. We have another sister, mashallah, mashallah. This is a very small number. Also, it's possible for the sisters. Even, last time when we were on a fundraising, this student, he was a college student, 19 years old. He was 19 years old. He raised his hand when we were trying to collect for the madrasa to sponsor a child. 3,500. He raised his hand. I was surprised. And he said he earned during summer breaks and other breaks and saved this money. And when he saw the need of the madrasa, he himself, he said, my father wanted me to become a hafiz, but I could not become a hafiz and make him happy. But he's not here in this world anymore. So I want to invest in another child who will become a hafiz and become a means of sadaqah jariyah for my parents. So many of us are here. We have 2 more parents, mashallah. Takbir. Allahu Akbar. Takbir. So many of us, our parents are not here anymore, right? Yes or no? And one of the best ways to invest. Yes, we have a credit card, electronic payment method available. We're accepting all your plastic cards, debit cards, or credit cards, any way you want to pay, inshallah. We have the machines available. So if you want to pay through the credit card or the debit card, it's available. Just raise your hand, inshallah, the brothers will go to you. So as I was mentioning, Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam says, this is the best investment that you can make, is that you build the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala for those individuals who passed away from this world. Like my father, like my mother, like my aunt, my cousin. Those individuals who passed away, you want to do something good for them. You want to make them happy. You want to see them happy on the day of Qiyamah. That they're smiling upon you. That Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is smiling upon you. Then surely, this is where you should invest. So any other brother, inshallah, $500. I don't want anyone to go from here without contributing something. And this is the sunnah of Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam. The amazing thing, I'll tell you one story. Rasulullah sallallahu alayhi wa sallam, he wasn't a rich person. He was not a rich person. In his house, the 30 days passed by and there was no fire, right? The shaykhs are here, they can correct me if I'm wrong. And whenever someone came to him for any taqaza, he never said no. He never ever said no. Either he said, I don't have it, go to my beloved wives, collect it from them. And if they didn't have it, the person came back empty-handed, where he would direct? He would direct, go such and such individual who does not believe he's a kafir, but he's a wrong individual. Tell him to give you the money and tell him that Muhammad bin Abdullah will pay him. But still, no one left empty-handed. So for that reason, my dear brothers, you're all Muslim, alhamdulillah. You're all here to give in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Brothers, we will conclude, inshallah. And as I mentioned, I don't want anyone to go one. Anyone wants to go empty-handed here? No, right? Everybody is here to give in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The brothers will be here. If anybody here, inshallah, would like to contribute another pallet, please raise your hand. Within 30 seconds, we'll conclude. Any other brother here? Or any sisters? Inshallah. The brother will go to you. Okay, alhamdulillah. Now, I will, inshallah, pass on the box for the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. We're all working class family here. Some of us want to contribute $100 or $200, $300. I want to give an opportunity to everybody who's here. So inshallah, we'll pass around the box for the masjid. construction. So whatever you can, whatever you have in your pocket, give in the path of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Rasulullah said, "Sadaqa dirhamun alfu dirham." Sometimes $1, 1 dirham, like it's more in the eyes of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala than 1,000 dirham, $1,000. Because why? The hardship and the sincerity and the good intention that we have sometimes supersedes the bigger amount given by others. So for that reason, my dear respected brothers, we'll give opportunity for everybody here, inshallah. Yes. So the brass will go around right now, inshallah, whatever you can from your pocket, for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, to help the construction of the house of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, Arafah Islamic Center, whatever you have, inshallah, contribute for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Wa akhiru da'wana, alhamdulillahi wa sallallahu
Jazakumullah khairan.
Yes, inshallah, we'll make a short dua after one of our guests is here. Inshallah, we will introduce our guests. We'll have a very short dua. Make a short dua for everybody. Yes, another quick announcement is that Brother Mahtab Khan is here. On behalf of, he's a Democratic candidate for district leader in New York Assembly in District 24. District 24. He's a Democratic candidate for district leader. And alhamdulillah, he was here on last Friday as well, seeking your support against Mahtab Khan, who will be also there available when you vote. When's the voting day? June 28th, inshallah. When you go, look for his name and vote for him. May Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala give us that.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi brother. সবাই যে যাবার বক্সে দিয়ে দেন। আর রমজান মাস আসতেছে, সবাই আমরা নিয়ত করি যদি অ্যাটলিস্ট এক প্যালেট কেন 2 প্যালেট পিতামাতার জন্য, যদি মায়ের জন্য যে বাবার জন্য কে দেবে, অ্যাটলিস্ট আমরা নিয়ত করি যে আমার পিতামাতার জন্য 2 প্যালেট ব্রেক দেব। যে মসজিদ আরাফার কাজ হচ্ছে এই এখানে শুধু একদিনের জন্য না, ইয়ার্স আফটার ইয়ার্স থাকবে। If you sponsor 1 pallet of bricks, 2 pallet of bricks for your parents, you will see the bricks is there, the mortgage will be there. Maybe tomorrow I'm not going to be here. My children, my nephew will see, my family, my father, my uncle donated bricks for this mortgage. The bricks will be there. So please, brother, donate it and make intention in the month of Ramadan. You will donate a sponsor 1 pallet of bricks. Right now after that we'll start the dinner. Dinner is ready. We are a little late, but now to call guest speaker, this Honorable State Senator John Luke. He is our brother, our friend, who is always helping us. I'll give you one good news. If you remember last Eid prayer, we requested him about the Susan B. Anthony School playground. But he didn't promise us. He didn't say anything, but he did it. Last 2 weeks ago, I was at Susan B. Anthony School, and principal told me, we are to start the construction soon for the playground. But when we will have construction, you might not can pray on that day or that time. But this year, the Ramadan, this Eid day we pray. This time we can pray. এই ঈদের জামাত আমরা সুজান বি অ্যান্থনির মাঠে করতে পারবো, কিন্তু যখন কনস্ট্রাকশন শুরু হবে তখন আমরা করতে পারবো, তখন কাজ চলবে। This is the brother, this is our friend, this is the community leader. He did it for us because last Eid prayer time he was there. We requested him, but he didn't promise us, but he did it. So, brother, our friend, our community leader, our state senator, John.
Assalamu alaikum. Thank you, Brother Tariq, and thank you to all the imams, and most importantly, thank you to all of our generous supporters here. I've been to Juma at Arafah so many times. I don't have enough fingers and toes. And it's been for many years in the basement of a wonderful supermarket. But I've also been to the new location many times, saw it when it was just a hole in the ground, when the construction is taking place, and I'm looking forward to opening and going to the new masjid with all of your support, inshallah. So I'm here just to say thank you. And we gotta, it's not easy to build anything anywhere. It's especially difficult to build something in New York City. So when this masjid gets built, it is going to be a very glorious accomplishment. Thanks to all of you. Inshallah, we will get this done, and we will get this done soon. Thank you.
for all the help. Thank you. Again, now I would like to request our Shaykh, Marna Mikael Rahman, inshallah, to make a short dua for us.
الحمد لله رب العالمين والعاقبة للمتقين والصلاة والسلام على سيدنا محمد وعلى آله وصحبه أجمعين. ربنا ظلمنا أنفسنا وإن لم تغفر لنا وترحمنا لنكونن من الخاسرين. ربنا لا تزغ قلوبنا بعد إذ هديتنا وهب لنا من لدنك رحمة إنك أنت الوهاب. اللهم اغفر لنا ذنوبنا وكفر عنا سيئاتنا وتوفنا مع الأبرار. ربنا آتنا في الدنيا حسنة وفي الآخرة حسنة وقنا عذاب النار. اللهم إنا نسألك العفو والعافية في الدنيا والآخرة. اللهم إنا نسألك العفو والعافية في الدنيا والآخرة. اللهم إنا نسألك العفو والعافية في الدنيا والآخرة. Ya Rabbil Alameen, please accept all of the donations the brothers and sisters have made, Ya Rabbil Alameen. Ya Allah, make the completion of this masjid easy, Ya Rabbil Alameen, for us. Oh Allah, make this masjid a beacon of light and hidayah and guidance for here and all the world and for the whole ummah and whole world, all around, Ya Rabbil Alameen. Ya Allah, every single person who donated, Ya Allah, you accepted from them, Ya Rabbil Alameen. Oh Allah, put barakat in their rizq, put barakat in their salaries, put barakat in their houses, Ya Rabbil Alameen. Put barakat in their families and protect their children and their wives, Ya Rabbil Alameen. Oh Allah, make this all a means for us, for our maghfirah, our forgiveness, for our salvation on the day of Qiyamah, Ya Rabbil Alameen. اللهم إنا نسألك من خير ما سألك منه نبيك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم ونعوذ بك من شر ما استعاذك منه نبيك محمد صلى الله عليه وسلم وأنت المستعان وعليك البلاغ لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم سبحان ربك رب العزة عما يصفون والسلام على المرسلين والحمد لله رب العالمين.